The 8th Infantry Division Philippine Army traces its roots from the 8th Infantry Division Philippine Commonwealth Army, which was organized sometime in 1942. The division was tasked by General Douglas MacArthur, commander of the United States Army Far East, to wage guerrilla warfare against the Imperial Japanese Army. Its troops were derived from the remnants of the United States Army Forces Far East, or USAFE, and from the remnants of the Filipino soldiers assigned to Visayas Islands that did not surrender to Imperial Japanese forces, or those that managed to escape from prison camps. Due to its guerrilla warfare campaign, its headquarters was highly mobile, either based in Cebu or Bohol. On May 26, 1986, the 8th Infantry Brigade Separate Philippine Army was organized under General Orders No. 123, General Headquarters Armed Forces of the Philippines, based at Barangay Santol, San Miguel, Leyte. Its area of responsibility covered the whole of Eastern Visayas. On August 1, 1988, the 8th Infantry Brigade Separate Philippine Army was upgraded and officially called 8th Infantry Stormtroopers Division under General Orders No. 471, General Headquarters Armed Forces of the Philippines, dated August 2, 1988, with Brigadier General Federico E. Ruiz Jr. as the first commander until March 27, 1990. The rest of the commanders that led the 8th Infantry Division were The division headquarters was named Camp General Vicente R. Lucban in honor of General Vicente R. Lucban, the leader of Filipino forces in Bicol and Samar during the revolution against the Spanish colonial rule. He was also the commanding general of the Philippine Army Forces in Samar and Leyte during the Philippine-American War from 1898 to 1902. Since 1988, the 8th Infantry Stormtroopers Division conducted numerous successful counter-insurgency operations. It has also sent some of its organic units to Mindanao to help build peace and fight the lawless terrorist group. Among the units deployed to Mindanao were all the way. The 8th Infantry Stormtroopers Division Philippine Army was there to support the national and local government units. The 8th Infantry Division's headquarters is still based at Barangay Maulong, Catbalogan City. Its area of operation covers 6 provinces, 7 cities, 136 municipalities, and 4,390 barangays. 12 congressional districts with a total estimated population of 4.5 million. It is composed of 3 infantry brigades. The 801st Infantry Bantay at Gabay Brigade located at Camp Eugenio Daza, Barangay Fatima, Hinabangan, Samar. Under its control are the 802nd Infantry Peerless Brigade is located at Barangay Campesao, Borongan City, Eastern Samar. Under its control are the 803rd Infantry Peacemaker Brigade is located at Camp Juan Ponce, Sumuroy, Catarman, Northern Samar. Under its control are Joint Task Group Tandaya is located at Camp Downs or Moc City, Leyte. Under its control are other units organic to 8IDR. In line with the Philippine Army's objective by 2040 to become a world-class, multi-mission ready, and cross-domain capable army, the 8th Infantry Division crafted its new unit scorecard alignment to the Philippine Army scorecard. The 8ID Government Strategy and Management Office in charge of professionalizing the unit, together with the Inspector General's Office, teamed up to ensure compliance with organizational objectives. On personnel, the 8ID has conducted several recruitment drives around the region to look for the best potentials that can help them accomplish their mission. It has trained 560 new soldiers for the past year and has 560 candidate soldiers who are currently on their 9th week of training. Meanwhile, 8ID continuously upgrade the capability of its soldiers to be fit for combat, community service, support program, and combat service support by conducting sustainment and specialized training. On the other hand, 8ID ensures that they can move their soldiers where they are needed by adding more and well-maintained mobility assets. Our soldiers are also equipped to fight terrorism. Our soldiers are able to communicate even in the absence of communication from local telephone companies anywhere in the region. The 8ID also continuously works to provide its soldiers with decent facilities. All of these capabilities upgrade is continuously being tested over time. While the region is blessed with natural beauty and rich marine biodiversity, it is also the gateway to many strong typhoons. As part of disaster preparedness, 8ID troopers are always ready to face any form of disaster and calamities that may occur. As the AFP's main effort in ending local communist armed conflict, the 8ID's intensified focused military operations resulted in the neutralization of 34 NPA terrorists and capture of 23 others. They were also able to neutralize 23 high-ranking CPP-NPA personalities, including Helenita Pardalis, the Eastern Visayas Regional Party Committee Secretary, during a decisive encounter in Barangay Imelda, Las Navas, Northern Samar on the 23rd of November 2022. Discovered, overran 164 CPP-NPA hideouts and captured 100 enemy firearms. One of the biggest setbacks of the CPP-NPA-NDF in Eastern Visayas was the joint air and ground operations in Barangay Imelda, Las Navas, Northern Samar on November 2022 and Barangay Santander, Bobon, Northern Samar on April 2023 that resulted to 14 CNTs killed and captured of 22 high-powered firearms and other war material. Meanwhile, the dismantling of Front Committee 2, Sub-Regional Committee Emporium, and Front Committee 3, Sub-Regional Committee Arctic, and the weakening of the Front Committee 1, SRC Emporium, and Front Committee 15, SRC Arctic caused a big blow to Eastern Visayas Regional Party Committee. Through the efforts of the Regional Local Peace Engagement Panel, a total of 191 high-powered and low-powered firearms were surrendered to the government, and 126 international humanitarian law-banned anti-personnel mines were seized. The Community Support Program team's efforts also helped convince more CPP-NPA to return to the folds of the law. Since August 2022, a total of 124 NPA regulars and 1,342 unit militia members have surrendered. On June 5, 2023, a total of 1.7 million pesos government financial assistance was given to former rebels in Samar under DSWD's Local Social Integration Program. To prevent the recruitment of the terrorist Communist Party of the Philippines, New People's Army National Democratic Front, to children and the youth, the 8ID has been deploying teams to conflict-affected and conflict-vulnerable communities to conduct community service, dialogue, and pulong-pulong. It became an avenue to air out issues and concerns which the team and the unit also brought up to other agencies under the Joint Regional Task Force 8 to end local communist armed conflict for resolution and appropriate intervention. The issues and concerns then become the part of Barangay Development Plan and are then funded to become roads, bridges, and school buildings. The Samar Pacific Coastal Road Project was inaugurated on July 14, 2023 at Barangay Simora, Palapag, Northern Samar. Likewise, after 5 years of construction, the Mondragon-Silvino Lobos Road, which was facilitated under the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity Project, was finally inaugurated and turned over to the local government of Silvino Lobos in Northern Samar on June 16, 2023. Since August 2022, a total of 303 barangays were cleared from CTG influence, while 4,246 barangays have declared CPP and PA-NDF as persona non grata, and a total of 4,260 members of sangay sa partido sa lokalidad, batakang organisasyong pampartido, underground movements, and mass supporters withdrew their membership and support from the Communist Party of the Philippines and National Democratic Front cells. 8ID has been actively monitoring the implementation of National Task Force LCOC support to Barangay Development Program for 200 barangays, with 266 development projects in the entire region. In partnership with agencies under Peace, Law Enforcement and Development Support, PLEDS Cluster, and Situational Awareness and Knowledge Management Cluster, the youth sector is engaged through Kabataan Kontra Droga at Terorismo and Youth Leadership Summit to educate them on the dangers of terrorist radicalization. The 8ID continuously partners with various stakeholders and Friends Rescue to prevent radicalization of our people. The command has also been an active advocate of the international humanitarian law that calls for CPP and PA-NDF to stop attacking civilians and their properties and the use of prohibited anti-personnel mines. Every Samarnon, Nortehanon, Estehanon, Leiteño, and Biliranon deserves a peaceful community, progressive society, and a place where no terrorism can prosper, as we are united and resilient more than ever. Now that we are in the final lap of our campaign, we will go all out to carry on with our mission. This is our best chance. We are very optimistic to end local communist armed conflict in Eastern Visayas. Hukbong Stormtroopers, ika-35 taong patuloy nakaakibat sa paglilingkod tungo sa mapayapa at maunlad na silangang Visayas.